The second method for valuation of intangible assets in case of a market approach is known as guideline pricing method. And as I said earlier, guideline pricing method is nothing but comparable company method. सो कंपेरेबल कंपनी मेथड का दूसरा नाम गाइडलाइन प्राइसिंग मेथड है. और गाइडलाइन प्राइसिंग मेथड दूसरा नाम क्यों है? क्योंकि कंपेरेबल कंपनी मेथड में आप क्या करते हो, कंपेरेबल कंपनी की जो प्राइस है उसको रेफर करते हो, और गाइडलाइन प्राइसिंग मेथड में आप क्या करते हो, जो जिस कंपनी का वैल्यूएशन आपको अवेलेबल है वो जो उसकी प्राइस है दैट बिकम्स द गाइडलाइन, एंड दैट इज व्हाई इट इज नोन एज गाइडलाइन प्राइसिंग मेथड. So how does it work? Price paid in case of similar previous orderly transaction is referred as guideline price method. Example is WhatsApp was bought over by Facebook for 19 billion US dollar few years back. So we all know this. WhatsApp was bought by Facebook. $19 billion is the amount that was paid a few years back by Facebook for purchasing the WhatsApp. Now, if Telegram is to be valued, and remember, Telegram is an identical asset as far as the WhatsApp is concerned. So Telegram does the same thing which WhatsApp does. So if Telegram is to be valued, which is a similar product, similar intangible asset or company also, then WhatsApp can be used as comparable intangible asset for the valuation of Telegram. So again, WhatsApp का valuation available है, तो WhatsApp के कितने सब्सक्राइबर हैं? So $19 billion divided by the number of subscribers of WhatsApp, and that gives the value per subscriber. And now what you do, multiply this value per subscriber with the number of subscriber of Telegram as an application, right? And this will give you the value of Telegram as an intangible asset. And this is how you will use the guideline pricing method for the purpose of doing valuation of intangible assets. So please remember, the way you have applied in case of intangible asset like Telegram for the valuation of intangible asset like Telegram, the same way the guideline pricing method is also used for the valuation of a regular business as well. So this is the second method of valuation of intangible assets under the market approach